I am sure he will conduct the session according to the requirements. I have no hesitation to believe in that. Sir, thank you very much for accepting to be our chair.
Friends, without much of formalities, let us straight get into the business. And this session is on tribal research and tribal identity. We have this morning we have heard lot about it, but nobody has so far talked on tribal identity. I have consistently taken a stand that tribal people are not different. Tribal cultures are not inferior. And tribal development is not moving in the expected way. These are the three things which I have been taking consistently. Number one, the tribal people are not different from our. Without wasting much of time, I would straight say that just about 10 years back, I think 2012, the physical anthropology research have conclusively proved that the entire world population is from one source. Genetically, we are one and the same people. That is so far as the world scene is concerned. If we look at the Indian situation, we have to do a little bit of mythological reference from Vedic studies onwards and to Manu. From the Varna system to Jati, all Jatis were the products of the intermarriage between the Varnas. And I have make a list of the Jatis mentioned by Manu and compared with Government of India's tribes, scheduled tribes, scheduled caste and other backward classes list, and number of them are similar. So, even from Indian point of view, the entire Indian population is one genetically connected. Going further, the archaeologists tell us that the entire world population once lived in the forest, and the life and economy was forest based, and then continued for about 3 million years. And then came the Neolithic civilization, which is considered to be the primary civilization, when the forest based economy was transferred to non-forest economy, and forest people started moving out of the forest non-forest habitats. And this process of transformation was complete in Europe before anthropology could document it. But in the rest of the world, this is still going on. So, we have erroneously separated the population tribal and non-tribal, as forest dwellers are tribals and non-forest dwellers are non-tribals. And then in the history of anthropology, the evolutionists put the tribal cultures as inferior and at the lower level of civilization. That is another mistake that anthropologists have committed, and in the meantime, anthropologists have understood the mistake they have committed. And there is no other word for them, and say probably we have committed the mistake, but we have said that the other communities. But the mischief was already done when the rest of the world was exposed to the Europeans. The Europeans put all non-Europeans as tribes, including there is literature, Brahminical tribes of India. So, the stand that I have taken, and I would like to interact with you, that tribal people are not different. We are genetically linked population. Therefore, looking at them from a different standpoint and looking down upon tribal culture is a misnomer. The research should address to make the tribal people confident that they are one and the same people and their cultures are not inferior. With this point in mind, I would request you to make your presentations from the way you think in terms of the tribal identity and the research that is going on in order to help or identify or study the tribal cultures. Thank you very much.